Plastering station. Building as well as renovating any building includes a large number of stages. However, only some are fundamental and obligatory in any work. The application of plaster is one of them. In order to somehow facilitate and accelerate the work, a special equipment was invented, similar to that shown on the screen. The plastering station is a universal and modular unit. It is compact, so it can even be used in confined spaces. These workers do not need to manually mix the mortar. All you have to do is pour the materials, usually sand, cement and plasticizers, into the mixer tank, press the button and wait for the mix to prepare. After that, you can start working. The station also helps the builders with the second stage. A special pump pumps the mortar. The mixture is sent to the gun and sprayed under high pressure. The automation of one of the most complicated processes during plastering significantly increases productivity. This in turn improves the profitability of the project. That's why builders who choose to work with the plastering station deliver their work on time. Sander. This equipment will be very useful in places where remodeling works are carried out. Before a new coating can be applied to the walls and ceiling, it is necessary to remove the old one. To do this, you can use the sander you see on the screen. This model was developed by specialists from the German company Rockermat and is called Chameleon. The secret of the machine lies in these special rotating discs. The work is carried out in 3 stages. The surfaces to be cleaned are first treated with the first disc. Pay attention to the sharp teeth which perforate the material and affect the integrity of the surface. This step is called perforation. The next step is watering the wallpaper. The water makes it softer, weakening the grip on the wall and facilitating the removal process. Finally, the last step is removing the wallpaper. To separate it from the wall, other discs are used. They are equipped with protruding elements positioned against the wall at an angle so that the paper can be removed from the wall when the discs are rotating. Surprisingly, the weight of this machine is only 2.4 kilograms. This means your hands don't get so tired when you work. In addition to the simplicity of the work, many workers also highlight the power of the tool. The number of revolutions per minute can vary between 150 and 170. Concrete cutting chainsaw. The disadvantage of traditional concrete cutting machines is that they're rarely able to make a really deep cut. The machine you see here does not have this shortcoming. The Rockboss GS461 concrete cutter from the German company Stihl looks like a regular chainsaw. However, the long blade with a strong diamond chain allows you to make cuts up to 40 centimeters deep. The narrow blade allows you to work in confined spaces too. This equipment is ideal for situations where it's necessary to cut, for example, a curb to create a corner. It is also advisable to use this concrete cutter for the installation of doors, windows, air conditioners, laying pipes or cables. Also, with its help, you can perform all kinds of modifications. The advantage of the machine is that it treats the work area with water, preventing dust from flying in all directions. And you can work without affecting your health. mortar pointing gun. Once the bricks are laid, you have to fill all the joints. This process takes a long time when using hand tools. It's much more convenient and quicker to use a special mortar pointing gun like this. The tank can hold between 2 and 3 liters of mortar, which means the process can be interrupted less frequently, and the refill only takes a couple of seconds. The pistol is powered by electricity, so the builder makes virtually no physical effort. It should be noted that this gun is similar to a nozzle that can be used with any standard drill. Therefore, it's an easy-to-use but efficient tool. The manufacturer says it can be used by both professional and amateur builders who like to do manual projects. Floor leveling machine. The floor surface is crucial for the look of a finished room after any construction or repair works. The first thing a person will notice is whether the floor is uneven or defective. That's why so much attention, time, and effort is invested in the leveling process. Of course, manufacturers around the world have created a variety of tools to make the job easier and faster. Instead of the usual roller to smooth the compound, the builders you see on the screen use a special device known as the Bremat Floor Blaster. It's basically a long vibrating bar that compacts the material and helps eliminate voids. After this stage, the floor is basically ready, it just needs to dry. However, the surface is still not smooth. This floor would be acceptable only if it will be tiled, for example. If the floor will be linoleum or carpet, as in this case, the workers must move on to the second stage of work. In this case, a special sander is used, which provides smoothness to the surface and removes even the slightest relief. Plaster sprayer hopper gun. We've already shown similar tools today. However, in this case, you should pay attention to the master, as he's found a very unusual application for this plastering machine. In this case, it's used to create reliefs that imitate stone and brick. The difference between a hopper spray gun and a plastering station lies in the construction. Here, the master has to mix the mortar in a large bucket by himself. When preparing this material, it's placed in a special bucket from where it is sprayed through the gun. The necessary pressure is provided by the air supplied by the compressor through the hose. The master uses prefabricated plaster diluted with water. The material is sprayed onto the wall in thick layers. The master then levels the surface and gives it the desired texture with a special roller. Then a coat of paint is applied to the wall and a stone pattern is drawn. To imitate the stone, the master uses 2 colors, achieving a more natural look. When creating brick imitation, only one color is needed, so it's added directly to the plaster. The drawing is done in a similar way. However, now you have to use another tool to level it, a construction level. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.